High drama is unfolding at Newcastle United as star striker Alexander Isak has turned down an attractive proposal from club executives, despite a personal outreach aimed at enticing him back into the fold. This standoff is sending shockwaves through the Northeast and raising pressing questions about loyalty, ambition, and the future of the club's attack. But here's where things get truly contentious. Isak's actions suggest he's actively pushing for a move to Liverpool, taking the risky step of refusing not just first-team play, but even participation in training sessions under manager Eddie Howe. Newcastle, now under Saudi Arabian ownership, faces a critical challenge. Should they hold Isak to his lucrative £140,000 per week contract with a hefty 3 years still to run, or cash in by selling him to Anfield at the right price? Howe reportedly wants a resolution fast, preferring players who are fully committed to the team. The clock is ticking, especially since Callum Wilson, Isak's former understudy, has left for West Ham, leaving a glaring hole up front, the kind of void that can derail a club's season. Tensions reached new heights when Jamie Rubin, Newcastle's minority owner, and key representatives from Saudi Arabia's public investment fund paid a visit to Isak and his management in Northumberland. Their aim? To broker peace and persuade the Swedish striker to stay with a sweetened salary offer for at least another season. And this is the part most people miss. Despite the financial temptation, Isak showed little interest, highlighting just how strong his resolve to seek a Liverpool transfer really is. The pressure mounts for Howe as he juggles squad instability amid transfer chaos. Newcastle's chairman, Yasser Al-Rulayyan, is himself present in the region, hoping for a quick fix. Meanwhile, in the hours leading up to Newcastle's narrow 3-2 home loss to Liverpool, Rumayyan okayed a bold £50 million bid for Wolves' highly rated striker Jørgen Strand Larsen, only to see it swiftly rebuffed. It's expected Newcastle will return with an even higher offer, but Wolves are insistent. Larsen is not up for grabs. Other options are on the table, though controversy swirls here as well. Newcastle saw their £40 million offer for Brentford's Yoane Wissa rejected, but interestingly, Wissa is eager to make the move, setting the stage for possible last-minute drama before the transfer window slams shut. And let's not forget Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson, a name lower down Howe's preferred list, but still a feasible, if less exciting, alternative. On the other side of this saga, Liverpool have already bid a staggering £110 million for Isak, only to be rebuffed by Newcastle, who are reportedly holding firm for an eye-watering £150 million. Arne Slot, Liverpool's manager, has made no secret of his desire to bring Isak to Anfield. But can Liverpool really afford to spend even more? Given Isak's continued refusal to make himself available for Newcastle's upcoming match against Leeds, and the added complication of Anthony Gordon's 3-match suspension, Howe may be forced to turn to young, inexperienced Will Osula to lead the line. And the challenges don't stop there. Injuries to Sandro Tonali, shoulder, Joelinton groin, and a concussion to defender Fabian Schär could leave Newcastle dangerously depleted in key areas for crucial games ahead. Meanwhile, Wolves are making moves of their own, set to sign Girona's Ladislav Krejci, the Czech centre-back who recently won 2 league titles with Sparta Prague. Although Krejci initially arrives on loan, Wolves plan to lock him in for £20 million after a certain number of appearances. With this, Vitor Pereira clinches his 5th summer signing but remains on the hunt for both a midfielder and an additional forward. The twists and turns of these transfer negotiations are likely to stir up strong opinions. Does Isak's stand represent justified ambition, or is it a slap in the face to Newcastle fans and management? Should Newcastle hold firm and force Isak to honor his contract, or would letting him go be best for team spirit and performance? And is Liverpool's spending getting out of hand? Share your views below. Do you support Isak's attempt to join a bigger club, or do you think Newcastle should dig in and demand loyalty? Which striker would you like to see lead Newcastle's attack next season? Jump into the conversation. These are the kind of football stories where opinions really matter.